All right, hey collective. I hope you have been looking good, feeling good, smelling good, eating good, drinking good, thinking good thoughts, having a good time, sharing good energy with good people, in good places, doing good things. Let's go ahead and see. Who is this reading for or about? Who is this reading for or about? For or about, please. Ooh, I feel very compelled. It's the Chariot card. So I don't know if this is somebody's energy right now. Let's see. Because the Chariot card speaks about someone who's in motion, but they're in confident motion. Like they're moving fast and with decisiveness is the word I want to use. Someone is moving fast and with decisiveness. It's something kind of like, I don't want to miss out on this opportunity, because whatever this opportunity is that maybe they were a little slow-footed with is what I'm hearing. Is something that really will take them to the next level. They keep seeing that the closer they get to like making that decision, and then when they stop themselves, they feel the shift in the universe, and then they feel it shift again when it's clear to go, and they move forward with like broaching into that manifestation. So the thing is whomever this is in this energy right now, you're being told very much so, do you want the monies? Do you want do you want this? Whatever this is, I get a feeling it's tied to a huge legacy, because it's like money, power, respect, but not in the negative way, okay? It's a whole new thing. I don't even think I want to get into that stuff right now. Because I've been, I think everybody's been a bit inundated and overwhelmed with the amount of catastrophic, horrific, and tragic activities that we're finding out of the people that we've been looking at with admiration for their skill and their ability. But one thing that I keep seeing in this whole thing that I feel like everybody's missing for some reason, but it's like, it's right there. The information is right there. And you guys know what I'm talking about, all this scandal and stuff that's going on in the world that revolves around SEX. So here's the thing. Have you guys not realized how powerful that energy is? If people are willing to spend and lose and millions and billions and trillions of dollars to take part in these activities, it's because of the power that it brings them. It's because of the power that it brings them when they get together in these parties, just like if you were doing witchcraft. They get into these parties and they use this energy that's filling the room and the air, okay, to make themselves into whatever they want to, to feed whatever desire it is that they need. And it's fueled at the end, at the height of all of this partying and, engaging with each other. It's fueled at the end with the harvesting of the sacral chakra energy. Because think about it. Everybody says they go to the party, but they leave at 12. They leave at 10. They leave at 1. That build up is necessary for the magic, for the harvesting. And then once they get to the magic hour, come on, put it together, guys. When you wake up at 3:33, what do you think is happening at 3:33 at these types of locations, at these types of parties? The sacral chakra energy is very, very, very powerful. It is probably, I want to say it's likely the most powerful energy out there right now, with respect to like how much people are worshiping this energy and this desired behavior and activity to no end, It's astonishing to me. Let me have a sip of tea. I'll be honest with you, I didn't even want to do this reading because I feel like I don't really have a lot of nice things to say to the people in the world right now. Just simply because I feel like we have been nice enough. The collective has been nice enough. We've been understanding of you needing to learn your lessons and to heal and to go through the processes. But we are no longer on, hello, you see the Chariot is out? We are no longer in that energy anymore. Okay, that took a long time to get out. That's what this Chariot energy is. Motion and confidence. As we said at the top of it. That's what we said it was. Control and willpower. Yeah, that's what the collective is. Yeah, I guess that's, yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. Over materialism and partnerships. Like, and, you know, like, we have control over this. This is as it should be. Most definitely as it should be. All right. I don't even know if I want any more tarot. I feel like that's so indicative. All right, we're gonna get into here. Let's pull out a couple of stacks. Mix them all together. Part of everything that you're experiencing is because you deserve better. That was one of the cards that I saw in there. You're also being grateful of the opportunities and not feeling like not being in your ego or saying, you know, it's too much this, it's too much that, whatever it is. And everything, that's why everything you touch is turning to like perfectly incredible. So that's why everything is really, you know, sprouting out and kind of branching out, if you will. Now at this point is what I'm hearing, is branching out at this point of the game. So let's see, what else is there in here for this? What else should this Chariot energy know? Or what else is it that is to be communicated about this chariot energy in this reading? Yeah, something about some friends, maybe junior high school. I saw junior high school friends in there, and then the song would not stop playing in my head. Friends, how many of us have them? You know, friends, ones we can depend on. Anyway, all right, tell us what we need to know. Oh, I get the feeling, 7:07 o'clock, I get the feeling this is accurate. There's nothing anybody needs to know. You're not on a need to know. Right now, you don't need to know. You're on a need to know basis. And right now, you don't need to know. That's legit what I'm getting in this, though. I legit feel like I just want to leave this here and then start on a whole nother reading for whomever it is that's next. I've never felt like this before. That's probably what this person is saying too. This is so beautiful. Oh gosh. Okay. This is a very divinely led message, I'm guessing, for someone very particular. Maybe this person is also very particular. And that's why they're being allowed this space, this opportunity, this once in a lifetime is what I hear. Once in a lifetime opportunity. Once in a lifetime opportunity. And it only happens once in a lifetime because it takes a lot of, you know, self-evaluation, a lot of retraction and, you know, movement away from things that don't serve you or just, you know, aren't your best you. You know, I'm having to see how, like, maybe having an affinity for the underdog all the time, or the person who seems as though they're the underdog, may not be in my best interest. You know, that's a hard one to swallow because it's like, well, that's an underdog, but that's not necessarily true all the time. You may run across someone who's just real, like, you know, one of those sociopaths who's just really good at displaying and presenting this energy of being the underdog when the whole time they're actually one of the manipulators. Anyway. Goodness. This is a lot. This is a lot of motion and confidence. Okay, let's see. Is there anything else we should have out here for them? This is coming from a space of you being in this Page of Wands energy previously, which I feel like it's going to just tell us past stuff and like whatever it wants to say, but inspired about life and work. You know, that's the energy you stay consistent in, which has served you well. And it says, Daddy will have more pregnancy cravings than Mommy. So spirit babies are involved in this forward movement. I got a heavy energy of twins before I started this. And someone has been selling things to people after you've touched it or like had it or worn it or whatever for clout. Anyone that they have, this person is involved with, anyone that they have called, visited, or messaged is being watched and investigated now for further evidence. So they're involved in something. There's someone that's involved. That may also be a reason for the forward movement, is to completely let go of these background energies, or abusive, manipulative, envious, jealous, I even want to say, like, I don't know, just, you know, the scum of the earth kind of energy, you know, the people who don't do well, because they just don't do well. Like, they don't do things, you know, in a good disposition, in a good mindset, in a good energy. And so that's what they get coming out of it. It's always like a feeling of desperation, like, I need to get this and I need to get that. And so that's why they always fail, because desperation does not yield what you actually want. It yields a temporary reprieve that looks exactly like what you want on the outside. But then once you sit with it and you realize that it disintegrates right in your hands, then that's when you find yourself in the same predicament that you previously were in. And now, in order to try to save face, you're going to do whatever you possibly can to try to make it look like you didn't lose, but that you just, it's something, maybe it went down a little bit, or, disintegrated a little bit, or it's one of those save face things I feel is going on in the background. But everybody knows how that works. I get an energy of, like, these people want to go down in history. That's what they're trying to do, is like go down in history of being something, because they know that justice is going to be served. I pulled this so I could fan myself because it's hot. But they're pretty much, they know that justice is going to be served at this point. So they're doing this to kind of like save face, if you will, and put themselves in a place, in a space of, they want to feel like, that's where I was going. I was trying to remember where. They know justice is going to be served. So that's why they feel like, oh, okay, well, we want to go down in history as the greatest, the greatest mafia, like, let's say that's what the type of energy is around these people, or that's the type of energy that they're trying to portray. What they don't realize, though, is it's not a fun life. They've glamorized this popularity as though it will keep you from getting your face and your butt busted in prison. And it doesn't. I mean, if you look at, who is it? It was John Gotti. If you look at John Gotti, didn't he get beat up pretty bad? Is that not how anyway, I'm gonna just leave it alone, because they are not really getting it. Look, this flipped out. They're SOL. Asked out. Yeah. They're looking for forgiveness somehow, some way. They're looking for forgiveness. And people are pretty much mocking to their face. Like, wait, you want forgiveness for blatantly doing stuff? Like, you want people to forgive? That's how the other people feel. The collective long since forgave you guys since you started doing the dumb shit against the collective. So it is what it is with respect to that. But people are mocking them to their face, like, literally. People are mocking them to their face. And not forgiving them for what they did, because they've got a lot of people in trouble. So that's why everybody else is like not forgiving them. The collective is easy to forgive because we know that sets us free, but also because it's like, okay, whatever you did to us, that's on you. That's on you and whoever helped you do it. The SOL crew. That's on y'all, because that doesn't become our life or karma, that becomes yours. This will be good and different for you. This next part of your life, that when you don't have to deal with energies like this, or let's just say, if you should run into those, you'll know how to deal with them and eliminate them very quickly, probably before they even get there in most instances. Unless there are a few more lessons to learn. Yeah, unless there are a few more lessons to learn, which you understand, and I think that you're in a space where you're able to learn the lessons without it causing you trouble. Yeah. Because this King of Swords came out. Mental clarity, rational, authoritative, truthful, intellectual, and focused. Yeah. Okay. All right. This has been good. I'm going to go ahead and leave this here. I hope this has been helpful, insightful in some way, shape, or form, and I will catch you on the next one. Chariot energy. Later.